Hey, it's Black Friday and Cyber Monday season, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the best deals on Canon cameras. Canon has made a bunch of announcements. These deals should be lasting for a couple weeks during the season, so let's dive into all of the deals. But hey, if we're just meeting, my name is Sean Cannell, and this YouTube channel is called Think Media, bringing you the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. And we're going to be checking out Black Friday Deals Week from Canon. I've got some big highlights. And so let's dive right into it. I will be listing out some of my top recommendations in the description below. And so you can check those out as well. And if you can hear me loud and clear, smash like if you're here during the live stream. But if you're watching the replay, thanks so much for being here. What's up, David? What's up, the Shep family? What's up, Pixie Dust Traveler? Super great to see you. Hey, it's holiday season. That means it's a great time to save on tech, getting ready for 2020. And let me know, are you planning on upgrading a camera, giving a camera as a gift? Let me know in the comment section below. The first and biggest sale that is happening is actually on a major Canon refurbished sale that's happening with Canon cameras. Now, if you've never heard of the refurbished section on Canon's website, it's actually one of the most affordable, high impact ways of upgrading your camera. And what's amazing is really it's kind of good as new. You still get a 1-year warranty. And this would just be in case if you wanted to give a gift and for some reason, you know, you didn't want it to be new in box. It's still going to come, you know, box, packaged and whatever. But I love getting the refurbished cameras off of Canon's website because you can have some major savings. Now, one of the biggest recommendations, of course, I'd recommend is the Canon M50. And that is one of our favorite cameras here at Think Media. We've talked a lot about it over the last year now. And just in case you're wondering, you know, how relevant is the Canon M50? How much longer will it be around? There are some rumors that there's going to be a Mark II version, but probably not until the end of 2020. And so the Canon M50 is still a super solid camera, and it's one of our absolute favorites here on Think Media. And so if we go over to this site, and I put a link to this in the description if you want to see this page, what you can actually do is search over here on the left to narrow down some of the cameras you might want to see. See, like there's the camera models here. We're going to be talking maybe about the 70D would be one you maybe want to check out. The 80D has got a great sale on it. We also have the SL2. We'll talk about that one. But then there's the Canon EOS M line, and that's going to be the M50. Now, one of the things I want you to notice on this website is that a lot of these cameras are out of stock. There's still some ones that are in stock, but something to note is that you got to take action. And we're going to talk about some other websites that have Canon deals too, but these refurbished deals they go fast because there's only so many in stock, right? And so let's check out this deal on the Canon M50. And we do have the white version with the lenses out of stock, but here we go. The black version is $519. That is actually $200 off, and you could get an M50 1-year warranty in stock, free shipping 3 to 7 days. And so super killer deal on one of our absolute favorite cameras. You also can get the Canon M50 body for $114 off if you wanted to pick up some different lenses. And if you haven't seen our video on the best Canon M lenses, you could actually skip past the kit lens and you could go straight to the some other lenses that we recommend. So that's definitely one to check out. I'll link all these videos in the description down below. And so you could grab just the Canon body, super killer deal. And let's talk about a few other ones, though, that have been standing out to me. Now, again, we're talking about the Canon refurbished deals, and Canon's doing a major sale on top of what you would normally pay, already saving big on refurbished. So always check out this page if you're ever thinking about upgrading. I've gotten cameras here, I've gotten lenses here. We also have a dual lens kit. That's probably the biggest savings, $289 off. And you get, again, that, excuse me, 1-year warranty. And you can get the Canon M50 dual lens with the black version You got free shipping here, and it comes with 2 lenses, 7, 10, 20, super killer deal. So check that out. Now, the SL2 is also $200 off, the Canon SL2. And for us, there's always a big question we get about, should I get the M50 or the Canon SL2? And the big drawback some people have is that you need an adapter to adapt the bigger lenses on the SL2. However, as far as features, as far as performance, I would prefer the M50. I like that it's lighter. I like some of the features that it has. And so the SL2 is also a great camera, and that guy is coming in at $221 off on this Refurbished site. So that's definitely something to check out as well. You also have a really crazy deal on the Canon 80D. And so if we head back over to the website here, the Canon 80D is now, quite a bit older, right? And the 90D is out now, but it's still an absolute powerhouse. So if we check out, here's the one, it's $919. You got $160 off. But let me see if I can find it. Here we go. This is the one. This is the absolute best deal right here. Refurbished Canon 80D, right? You're still going to get the 1-year manufacturer's warranty. You can see that right there in the middle of the screen. $640 off on instant savings. And this guy is coming with, I believe, you got the nice 18-135 kit lens on there. And huge savings, and that's kind of that new image stabilized nano USM lens. It's really good build quality on that lens. And you got $800 for the camera and the lens. You know, headphone jack, mic input. Again, the 80D, a little bit older, but a killer deal if you were looking in the market for some of these. And then one other one that I would like to mention here is actually the Canon 60 Mark II body. It's been a favorite of mine. Got so many screens going here. The Canon 60 Mark II, this is a full frame camera. Probably if you want to lean more towards photography, wedding photography, event photography, you want that full frame sensor in there. Can't see it behind the mirror, right? But the 60 Mark II is $519 off of just the body. And the EOS R, right? So the new Canon EOS R mirrorless, you got $449 off of the body there, and then the EOS R with a kit lens, $650 off of that offer as well. So check these out. These are the refurbished deals that are over on the website. There's a link in the description if you want to get to this page. And again, some of these are out of stock. Like there's some very affordable Canon M100s, but they might be out of stock, like the EFM3 here, out of stock, right? So you got to just make sure they're in stock, jump on them while they're getting good. You can narrow down on the left side here. You can look at by the way, I don't recommend the T6i, the T7, I take it back. I don't recommend the T6, the T7. Why? You want the I on there because those are more for video. You can go to Costco, you go different places, you could get the T6. Good cameras. You can shoot video with them, but they a lot of times don't have they don't have the mic input, and sometimes their video settings are limited. So that's why I would recommend like the T7i. That one is on sale, and we did a video about that. Great camera. You can see a lot of great footage in this video of what's possible. This, not even the B-roll of what you're seeing right now, is also shot with the T7i. Put some color grading on there. You can get some very beautiful looking shots. That's only $60 off, and there's actually some better deals on the T7i on some other of the websites that we're going to be mentioning. And so, again, whatever camera, in fact, let me know in the comments, what camera are you thinking about upgrading to next? What maybe are you in the market for? What camera are you using right now to create content? Let me know in the comments. And I'll jump into your questions in just a second. I've got Heather helping me, and we'll cover some camera questions. But the next one I want to talk about is actually just over on Amazon. And over on Amazon, you've got, here's the Canon M50. It is on sale for $600 with the kit lens. And you could just jump right into the M50, killer camera, right? And again, comparing that to the refurbished deal, you could go $520, 1-year warranty, just as good as new, in my opinion. Or you can just go straight to brand new, $600. That's 33% off, $300 that you save. So that's in the description as well. That's one of the Amazon deals that I would recommend that you could check out. And then the T7i kit on Amazon is also on sale if you want the DSLR. You know, I would honestly say SL2 or M50, I'd say M50. And if I was going DSLR, that's kind of like a prosumer, you know, powerful DSLR, I would say T7i. Like I would try to invest a little bit more money. And you can see here, you got 20%, 28% off, $250 off. So for $50 more, if you wanted the DSLR, dual pixel autofocus, very similar features and more than the Canon M50. So those are a few of those Amazon deals that are worth checking out. Now, on the Canon website, we actually didn't even talk about the Black Friday deals yet. I'm not as impressed with these. You can see that there's the EOS RP body. That could be very interesting to some. You've got the M50 600 here. That's the same as it is on Amazon, right? So good savings if you want to buy it new right off the, Canon website. And you've got a free SD card they're including here. And this is actually interesting though. You can save off of an adapter if you want to add the EOS M adapter, which then lets you put the EF lenses on there. So maybe you want to bundle this up. Then you got some additional savings and some instant savings. So this is compelling. This is this is a killer camera. This is going to help you. I think people are like, is it still going to be relevant? Are you kidding? Like you could create content for this for the next 3 years. Like things really aren't changing that much. It's about the content, not the camera, right? And so, but then it is about the camera. If you want to have the right features, the flip screen, the dual pixel autofocus, the mic input, the interchangeable lenses. So anyways, this one's a solid one. The biggest one that stood out to me actually off the Black Friday deals was actually a little bit of savings on the 90D here, but was actually a camcorder. Now you got the VIXIA RF, and stick with me because you're like camcorder, but you got the $200 and you could get this VIXIA camcorder and you got some savings. You get the free SD card. You know, a lot of people overlook camcorders. You have a headphone jack, a mic jack. And one of the biggest questions we get a lot about different cameras is, oh, I didn't know they have a record limit. Like if you're shooting on the, 80D, or you're shooting on even the 60 Mark II or the T7i, or even like you're shooting on a G7X, there's a record limit of 30 minutes. 4K on the G7X Mark III is 10 minutes. So some people in Think Media say, hey, I want to shoot my art. I want to shoot longer training videos. I want to shoot for 2 hours straight. I want to like live stream. And there's ways around live streaming, but I want to, go much longer. A camcorder is really, I believe, that option because it's so much more practical for video. Watch this video if you haven't seen it. If you want to kind of know the breakdown between a camcorder versus a DSLR or a mirrorless camera. Why people typically go for the DSLR and mirrorless cameras is because the image quality, the blurry background, the vibe of it, the kind of the color grading, the picture. But when it comes to camcorders, there's a lot of practical functionality when it comes to those. So there is a big savings Black Friday on one of Canon's newer 4K cameras. So let's check it out. If we look over here on the camcorder deals, and this one's linked in the description, it's a little bit lower in the description. And those are my affiliate links, by the way, right? And so if you click or purchase anything, we would just receive a small commission. And so these VIXIA camcorders right here, you've got this guy right here, $500 off. And this is a beast. So it's $2,000, but with $500 off, pretty killer deal. We reviewed this at CES. You have a lot of features. If you kind of wanted like an all around, no record limit, maybe you're also like working at, using it for like a church that uses it every single weekend. You wanted 4K, headphone jack, mic input, a lot of features that are kind of in that prosumer video. Just something to put on your radar to think about that a lot of people don't talk about. So check out the Black Friday deals. These are the non-refurbished items, right? that Canon has as well. Now you also have BH photo. Right now, I'm excited to check out the Canon deals, but they're broken. So if we come here and we click on like EOS M, and we go to the mirrorless cameras, the website just crashes. So who knows what's happening there? I think there should be some good deals over happening on BH photo. But I did find some of these deals are going to match across the websites. You could get the EOS RP, $300 off, $1,000, and you know, the full flip screen. If you want to invest a little bit higher, definitely a camera to check out. And so that is another deal to put on your radar as well. Now, I'm going to jump into some of your questions, but one of the big, maybe defining things to finish with is the fact that people say, you know, what camera would you recommend? I want to point you to two cameras, the Canon M50 and the Sony a6400. Even going into 2020, and Omar and I have a great video about this. We'll link this up in the description, where we compare the two cameras. Both are a huge win. I think the fact that you can get the Canon M50 for $520 with the lens is outrageous. You're going to pay about double that. And I'm noticing that the a6400 is not really going on sale. And you know, there's features with the a6400 that are very interesting. Like, it doesn't have a record limit. So we actually use it as a video camera. We just recorded 10 hours of an event in Las Vegas. We do a mastermind, a business and marketing mastermind. And we use the a6400 as a video camera, as a photo camera. But we also, by the time we upgrade it and plug a battery thing into it and get our lenses for it, it's like $1,500, $2,000 or more. So that's why it's always the M50 that we come back to, because I think that's really your best bang for your buck to dominate creating content in 2020 and beyond. You know, the people have different pros and cons about things, but so many in the Think Media community love this camera. We love it. We use it. And it's just a workhorse. And so definitely something to check out. Mark, opinions about the G7X Mark III, wondering about the autofocus. Mark, this week, thanks for the super chat. We're going to be shooting some new videos about that. We've been doing some side-by-side tests. And here's the bottom line. Even with the firmware update, the autofocus is a bummer. It's just not fully fixed. Here's kind of the summary of the conclusion. I actually would recommend this season more than ever that the G7X Mark II is still the ultimate vlogging camera. I haven't seen any sales on it, but you can pick up the G7X Mark II refurbished for around $500, like 1-year warranty, or Amazon Renewed is another thing that I like. 90-day warranty. G7X Mark II locks on autofocus. It's still contrast based. And that when you add everything up about the G7X Mark III, it has so much potential. The mic input is to die for. Of course, the 4K looks amazing. The slow motion looks amazing when it's not overheating. And the thing about the G7X Mark III that I will say, we just ordered our Christmas cards, my wife Sony and I, and we used the G7X Mark III to shoot the entire photo shoot. It is a powerhouse camera. If your primary purpose for it was photography, it's crazy. It has like 20 raw bursts in a row, and there's a 30 burst mode, and so there's some really powerful things about it. Unfortunately for vlogging, I'm also going to be teaching a couple hacks that you can do in terms of still getting autofocus by shifting into like locking autofocus and using the focus assist with like the red lines. But you shouldn't have to do some of those things. So my full review is going to come out about it. I'm steering people towards probably the RX 105. So about $850. There are some sales on that this season. If you need a 4K vlogging camera, but more than that, save some money, get the G7X Mark II, and keep crushing it. My friends Benji and Judy, that's what they vlog with all the time, and they have gone through like 6 of them because they really shoot with it like every single day. And so definitely something to check out. Now, if you're getting value out of this video, can you smash the like button? Mexicano, I bought the M50 from one of your links. I'm planning to upgrade. What's the difference with this and the Luminix GH5? Well, I'm on the GH5 right now. The GH5 does not really have dependable autofocus, so I'm in manual focus. I have it locked on me. I have a link to this in the description, which is my live stream setup. GH5 is coming down in price. It actually has a smaller sensor than the M50, but the picture quality is amazing. It's kind of more of a film camera, like short films. The fact you could do like really flat color profiles. It does have really good IBIS, meaning in-body image stabilization that pairs with lens IBIS. It's kind of like, I would say, the GH5 is for you if you want to make short films, if you want to be behind the camera more, if you want to do high-end client work with your camera. But the M50 is for you if you want to create YouTube content, have it be user-friendly, have it look great, be easy to use, small enough to vlog with, though a little bulky still to vlog with maybe a mic on it, but perfect to flip the screen, shoot beauty tutorials, YouTube videos, business content, real estate, gardening, all kinds of different videos, mic input. So it's kind of the difference. My son's mother, is the M50 the only one with the flip screen? No, many have a flip screen. So the T7i has got a flip screen. The 80D with that huge savings with the lens, flip screen. The 60 Mark II full frame photography camera that shoots not the best video, but still decent 1080p video for the average user, flip screen. G7X, which was not, we haven't really seen any sales, flip up screen. So that's the cool thing about Canon. The camcorders I recommended all have flip screens. I don't think I talked about a camera that doesn't have a flip screen. And that's probably why some of these ones are the ones I picked out, because even the EOS R is because I want to Think Media, our vision is bring you the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. So we want cameras that are going to be practical and user-friendly for you to use to create YouTube content. So ultimately, you don't have to focus on the camera. You could focus on the content and putting that out there. Thomas, I upgraded to a full frame from the SL2 to something like an 80D or 90D. Those are all the same size sensor cameras, actually. So the SL2, the 90D, the 80D, they're all APS-C sensors. And so let me show you kind of a difference in version of sensor size and to visualize this. The 60 Mark II was kind of the only full frame camera, or the EOS R was one of the ones that I recommended. So here we go, is also full frame. Here we go. All right. So here's a good way to look at like what different sensors look like. Okay. And so there you go. So, okay, here we go. So different sensors look like this. Let me take me off. Full frame is big. Like that's a big sensor. APS-C, this is your M50. This is your Canon M50. SL2, 90D, 80D, they're all the same sensor. Micro Four Thirds, this is your GH5 by Panasonic. And a 1-inch sensor is a G7x Mark II, Mark III, is all a 1-inch sensor. And then they get even smaller in some point and shoot cameras. So sensor size definitely, it's not the only thing, because it's also the quality of the image, but it influences low light performance, it influences how much depth of field you get, it influences overall image quality. A lot of photographers and videographers want full frame, but you pay a lot more for it. And so, great question. Epic Boss, looking to get the SL2, the T7i, or the T7i. Is the T7i worth the extra money? Yes. In my opinion, the T7i is absolutely worth the extra money compared to the SL2. We looked at the Amazon deal on it. We've got it just right here even. You've got... it's the SL2 is maybe $550, so you're going to pay $100 more on Amazon. And I think I have both of these linked in the description. So you're $550 on the SL2. And you can find some refurbished deals and whatnot and save even more on this camera. Okay, but the T7i is going to be $100 more with the sales that are happening right now. And so I would lean towards the T7i. You know what I mean? Like if you're already spending $550, if you could save a few extra dollars to get that extra 100, you've got way more autofocus points, better photography performance, really even better image quality. Even though actually they are the same sensor. Both have dual pixel, but the T7i is just great all around. And so I'll link up those video examples that I mentioned in the description below. Hey, if you want me to cover some more deals and you're getting value out of this video, let me know in the comments. Hit the like button if you got some value. And actually, the video that you'll want to check out next is our video all about the 6400 versus the M50. I think that still to this day, if people said, hey, Sean, what camera should I start YouTube with? Those are the two that I would really recommend, but they've got some big similarities, some big differences. So I know that you work hard for your money and that making tech decisions is a challenge because you don't want to invest in something that you're going to regret. You don't want to invest in something that lets you down or doesn't have all the features that you want. So click or tap the screen to watch that video next, and I will see you in the next video.
So what is the best camera for YouTube this year? Well, right now there's a major battle between the Canon M50 and
the Sony a6400.
So in this video, we're gonna be talking about the pros and cons of each of them to look for the true winner. Coming up.